Alrighty, so welcome to MacBean Scottish Fitness. Got my new shirt on that daughter made for me. Says working on that crazy old man strength. And that shirt and others like it are available at the SD shop, which is in the description. Hopefully I'm 555. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. And it's another wonderful day in the USA. And we're going to do some benching. So no, let's do some benching. So today we're going to kind of ramp up to the heavy sets, then maybe come back down. I've been doing kind of a lot of mid-heavy sets with reps. So I'm going to change that a little bit today. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Ethan. And I may have to use the clamps because I get the weights don't make that rattling noise. I said, sure they do. When they loosen up like that, they do. Had to actually block 2 trolls on my Instagram. We'll find out. So, hey, Terry, how you doing? So, yeah, I didn't go down to that, whatever you call that show or whatever, because it was over 4 hours away from me. I didn't feel like driving 8 hours on a Saturday. But I do have my meet in Dubuque. Yeah, I don't know how far it was from you, but when I said it was 4 hours, I was like, I think it was 4.5 hours. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's too far. But I do have my meet in Dubuque on March 18th. Should be a lot of fun. And somebody slapped some more weight on here. Here we go. Let me get set up. So yeah, I wasn't motivated enough. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it was just too far. Way too much of a disc drive. There we go. Okay, we're all set. But yeah, I had after I had called up the body beat down and kind of gave him a motivating talk because he was getting a little tired of the trolls, and I had 2 on my Instagram last night, and I finally just blocked them. I don't even know why he answered them to begin with. You show them the proof, and then they start saying really stupid stuff. Proper Cowboy, how you doing? Long time no see. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, well, maybe he did. Maybe he's about 4'8". whenever they do that, I say, wow, that's fantastic. Or I go, unbelievable. Unbelievable meaning I don't believe it. That's usually the way I do it because, the guy goes fake weights. He said, bet me, I bet you I could lift more than you. I said, that wasn't the bet. But are they fake or are they real? And then he just got stupid. And I said, okay, you and your buddy got to go. And that's one thing I like about Instagram is you can block an account or you can block all their accounts. So I always just block them all. Say, time to go. So where before my comment was bet me money, now I'm just going to ignore them because they're not worth the time of day. 9 out of 10 are just trolls, and they got to go. So let's knock out a few reps here. I want to do some heavy singles today, so just do some warm-ups at the mid-ranges. All right. So just warm it up for the heavier sets. All right, starting to sound like a gym in here. Yeah, so they get invited to a bench only, which is funny because I met one of my subscribers on Sunday at the Outpost in Utica. And we started talking and realized that we knew some of the same people. We worked out with some of the same people. And he's doing the bench only in Lombard. And I got invited to it, but I'd already signed up for one in Dubuque. I was like, man, why are you selecting a date that some of the bigger ones are using on the same day in the area? It doesn't make sense. And I think that was an APF one. So I already had signed up for the one in Dubuque. That's the one I'm doing. And that's the one I'm training for. Yeah, and I wonder if I should have done it. If it's in Lombard, I'll look into it and see if I can get into it. If there's a local event. That one on the 18th probably was it. It'd be good to do one with you. And then the May would be a good time. I'll have to look into that one, Terry. So, there we go. Putting the clamps on there, hopefully it'll keep the rattling down. Because I have people going, weights don't sound like that. Yeah, okay. Tell me that you don't work out in an old school gym without telling me. I mean, these weights were probably made in the 50s. I got a live stream going. I'm not talking to myself, actually. I'm not talking to myself. I got a live stream. You guys looking at me like crazy old man's losing it. Yeah, that's right, Trav. They're steel weights. Then I get their aluminum weights. Okay. Do they understand aluminum has a lot of weight to it? A plate of aluminum like that would probably still weigh significant. Sometimes what they say just don't make any sense. So now I've got to the point where I'm not even going to respond to them. You didn't bother looking at bio or do some research, then you're just a troll. I think I've had like 1 out of 10 will sit there and go, oh, okay, I was wrong. Only because there's a lot of fake stuff out there. But most of the ones are making a comment. You go on their channel, they have nothing. Yeah, most of it's stupid. I have one that said something derogatory about her parents. And I didn't want to be judgmental, but I could just tell the way she looked. The thing that she had to sit there and do a reel and put it out there. Oh look, they're trying to contact me. I said, that's an act of cowardice. I got people arguing with me. I said, well, you don't have any right to say anything. Yeah, I do. You put it out there. If you didn't want anybody to say anything, you shouldn't have put it out there. It was disrespectful that you did. All right, today's dad's joke. All right, what did Spartacus say when the lions ate his ex-wife? Nothing. He was a gladiator. Okay, enough of that. All right. Got Jacob in. So it looks like I'll have spotters. Right. Yeah, I said, I'm ranked. Where's your ranking? I'm typing. I can't find you. But they still argue it because they're a troll. That's all they are. Once you realize that, Okay. So the next push is 365. These are just to get ready for the heavy singles I'm doing today. Each bar is different. I'm thinking I'm using a real tight grip here. All righty. Hey, Christopher. Good morning again. Yeah, keyboard warriors. They are. And I blame myself for engaging them as long as I did yesterday. I really shouldn't have. Got the young man over here doing those rotator cuff exercises. Keeps your shoulders healthy. So yeah, need a few minutes, and now I got a couple spotters today, so it should be good. Started a little bit earlier. I warmed up for about 20 minutes before I started the live stream. I do want to thank everybody supporting the channel and that. Welcome Lone Prepper, one of my new members. I've been, I think, getting a few over from Instagram. They're asking me for lifting advice and that. And I said, listen, number one, if you go to my YouTube and subscribe, I got 500 videos that probably will answer your questions anyway. I said, but if you are wanting some one-on-one, just join a membership program. It's $4 to $10 depending on which one you select a month. That's dirt cheap to have somebody giving you advice whenever you need it. So far I have one that subscribed and then asked questions about how he does the join. They gave me instructions. I haven't seen it yet. We'll see what happens. But otherwise, I'm getting 30, 40 emails a day or messages, wanting help. And I just got to filter it down to the ones that are actually going to pay attention. If you don't pay, you don't pay attention. Now, everybody else here that sits there and subscribes and comes in and hits the thumbs up and views my videos, that supports this channel too, and I appreciate it. But here's the latest one. Terry, you might want this one. It says, working on that crazy old man strength. Now, the new ones, the background will be more red. They were supposed to be red, but she had a little miscommunication with the printer. So the new ones will be a red background. And I figures, Terry, this would be a good shirt for you. Just go to my daughter's Etsy shop, which is in the description. You can click on that link, take you right there to it. So Terry, how's your bench? Are you on the upswing, or are you still kind of struggling? You go change the direction of the camera. There we go. So you can get more of the separation of the plates. I gotta go find my spotter. One of the ones where I did the video where you were spotting me, like, hey, your spotter was like, looked like he was bored. I said, well, he's seen this many times before. Right. What I want to do is I might have to get a shower gym. I want to get one of those girls that do the key things and that. And have her spot me like, when I'm lifting, she'll be like doing a selfie, Because they lit it up when I had when a woman go over and spotted me. Oh, really? Take your life in your hands. Yeah, if I had 500 on there, it was. All right. 405. We'll do some light singles. See how heavy I can go today. It went slow, but it went up. I'll pop up to 410. So a lot of times the second heavy lift goes up either the same or a little bit easier. So we'll test that. 405 never gets light. I was going to do more rhetoric too, just for the video, because I do this every workout. Well, twice a week. I usually do the 405 as long as I have a spotter. So that one was a nice pause, which is over what I can hit on my second lift. You know, when you go to the meet, you make your first lift easy. Just want to get in there. So even though this is about 183.5 kilos, I'll probably open up with 180. Or I'll just chip it, because that's my record. I think I can just chip it and do like 180.5. And then maybe 182.5 and 185. But we'll see where my top ends are here. You know, a couple of weeks ago I was hitting 430, but it was at a pause. It was a touch and go. Although it was a good touch and go. So I just got to make sure I'm getting back into the ramping up this way. So this went up a little faster than it did on Saturday. But Saturday I had done some huge reps. I had done 275 by 14. I had done 315 by 9 before I went after the 405. So I was just a wee bit tired. So now I got 410 on there. We'll see how that goes. And if that goes up, then I may go after 415. Like I said, I'm just doing heavy singles today. And then probably a burnout at like 315. And then we'll see what I do from there. We'll go over to inclines. Do some heavy inclines, and then probably finish up with some butterflies. That's different. He's doing some deadlifts a different way. Kind of cool. Might have to check that out. He's actually got a bar in between his legs on the machine with the handles. My fear is like wrecking myself. But that's a different way to use the apparatus. Don't lean back too far. Everybody's plugged in. That's the only thing I hate. Everybody's got to be plugged in. So 405 went up. I got 410 on there now. Generally about 5-minute breaks in between are plenty. Just because I'm only doing a single rep. I'll see how this one goes up. And make a determination whether we're going to pop it up a little bit more. But this would be kind of like the way the meet would go. That would have been my one lift. This would have been my lift after it. And then a lot of times on your third lift, if it went up easy, or than you think it was supposed to, then you can go for a fourth lift for your personal record. It doesn't count for the meet, but it does count for overall records. But I've only done the fourth lift a few times. And obviously I was probably sandbagging it a little bit. For whatever reason. I might have been recovering from an injury, or I just knew I had it anyway and wanted to leave myself room for the next meet. All right, I got enough rest time to Get ready to do this. Creek. I get your first spot.
Yeah.
All right. So I just knocked out 405. Added a little 2.5 to it. Now let's try 410.
Can do 15 of them. Got it.
Thanks. And that's what I mean by a little help. So it started rocking on me. I'm going to try it again. But it started rocking on me. And I figured so I just keep fighting it, have him give me about 5 pounds so I can finish the set. But we will go at it again. What I think I'll do is I think I'll bring my grip out a little wider. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to watch the replay. Had to tell me what the meme's supposed to say, Ethan. But we're going to make another shot at it. 5 minutes, come at it again. I'm going to bring the grip out just a little bit and see how that affects it. Of course, it may not be the same view from that camera. Yeah, see if you can do a screenshot on your end and send it to me. Hey, the dude, how you doing? So once again, I want to thank everybody for being subscribers. And I want to thank my members. Remember, Saturday, March 4th, I'm doing a birthday live stream, and I will have guest creators on there, which should be, they have a little bit of information, which I think you'll enjoy. And I'll be giving away a t-shirt. It'll be one of my MacBean Scottish Fitness ones. And should start 10 o'clock Central Time. So 10 a.m. Central on this Saturday. I don't know which gym I'm going to be at. It will have to be one that has a good Wi-Fi. So probably not this one. This one Wi-Fi can go out every now and then, especially if I'm going to be doing a StreamYard. So I will probably practice the StreamYard on either Wednesday or Thursday, just so I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel, before I'm supposed to be doing the big birthday bash. I don't do StreamYard often enough, so every time it's like a relearning experience. But the nice thing about StreamYard is I can bring other creators in. Although this is not the option to invite other ones in, but I think you have to initially invite them in. For a StreamYard, I can send you a link and you can come in. You can come in anytime you want. So that's one thing I like about StreamYard. I think I'll still have Jake up here to spot me. So that should be good. I'll have to check out that face. Now, that's a different angle, so I don't know if I'll get the same comic view or not. But yeah, Ethan, if you can maybe screenshot that and send it to me, on my email, that'd be great. I'll try to rewatch it at work and see if there's anything I can do with that too. It's supposed to be editing tools, but half the stuff I don't know how to work it. So I think time I find my spotter and get him over here, it'll be time to push it. So let me go find him.
As soon as we can, Janet's in the computer right now. Sorry, Piney.
Dog crib training, so I got.
There you go.
I said 20.
Doing reps?
What's that?
Doing reps?
Yeah, I'm just doing.
Yeah, it's good to.
I'm just doing something different for 12 weeks.
All right, so I'm gonna try a little bit wider grip. I just missed it on the last attempt, but I think I go a little wider, I might nail it.
Okay.
So
Where's that?
410, I'm gonna go a little wider,
Oh,
see if that's gonna change things or not.
before I lose it. All right, bro.
There it is, kick that to get me mad, that'll work. So 410, take 2. Come over here.
Up, up, up. Very good.
Got it.
Good job, man. Good job.
Second time's a charm.
There you go. How smooth.
Whew.
Straighten that left out. That left wanted to come back and then you got it. You know what I mean?
It's numb here.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with that.
You got a little bit of a sticky point and then
Yeah,
I got the same thing at my whatever.
but
Nerve damage, torn damage.
last year, it was this one.
Well,
Who knows?
yeah.
I'll hit it with a hammer, then it'll be fine.
That I was gonna say, hit your knee with a hammer, have that hurt. You won't
Yeah.
hit your chest.
That'll get me going.
Good shot.
All right, so that will end the 20 sets. Now I'll do a burnout at 315. And I could tell I was better balanced. The other one, because the grip was closer, I had to spend some energy realigning it, which makes it a little more difficult. So this is the one that I dread, is the reps. Yeah. And this is the battle you have. And people get that. Well, God, a couple of weeks ago you were doing 430. What happened? This is what happens. Especially when you're younger, you have fluctuations. What affects you is your attitude. Not only attitude has a lot to do with it. Your diet, I know I'm not eating as heavy as I should be, but work has slowed down. So, I'm not getting the physical exercise there that I was getting there a while ago. And I'm becoming used to it. My endurance has picked up better there. The work doesn't tire me as much as it used to. Then you're just going to have variations. You know, I don't think I got out to many walks last week with the sunshine. Sun's shining now. Sun makes you feel better. Yeah, especially that yellow sun. You get stronger with that. And then it's not putting the right work in at the right time. So last week I did some other exercises and I stayed active, but I really didn't do a heavy tricep, nor did I do heavy shoulders. Those two support the bench. And I know I need to do those, but instead I did some deadlifts and I did some legs. I knew I had to start doing them too. So it's a fine balance that you're trying to get into. And the one advantage you get in the gym is you get to see different variations. Young man over there is doing his back exercises, utilizing a different way of doing it, and I like what he's doing. It's allowing him to get nice and deep without having the bottom muscle with his knees. So I'll incorporate it because I've seen him like, okay, that's a great way to get deep in that exercise without getting into a bad, what I'm trying to think, posture. Hey, Kid Coleman, how we doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Hey. So yeah, when you're on that live stream, Kid Coleman, you said you were going to stop in, but I was busy on Facebook. I was wondering, man, were you local? Come on in for a beer. You can always do that. So that was my pleasant surprise. I ran into Steve, who was on the live stream on Saturday, and we ran into each other at the trading post in Utica. I was heading to an area, and also I hear, "Are you MacBean Scottish Fitness?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Hey, I'm one of your subscribers." Oh, awesome. So him and his wife had some beer with my wife and I, and we found out we knew a lot of the same people, and his wife and my wife grew up in the same neighborhood. So it was a really nice surprise. We had a real pleasant time with him, and he's within driving distance for a workout, so hopefully within a week or two I can meet up with him, vice versa, and we can do a nice workout session. He's a big guy. And it'd be great working out with somebody as big or bigger than me. It definitely helps push to the next level. Yeah, your intensity is greater when you're working with another person or two people. You kind of feed off it, So I think I'll do the burnout because I got plenty of battery, and then I think I'll go over and I'll play around with, which will still stay on. I'll play around with the incline. So thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. Comments help. Sharing helps. Memberships help. Memberships. You can email me for one-on-one advice. I know I give a lot of it out here for free, and that's fine. And I am on a supplement. It's turmeric and Magina, and it's really helping me with my breathing. So it's really helping my breathing be better. All right, let me go get me a spotter. Burn this out.
Yeah. You good right now?
Whenever you're ready.
Let me do my warm up, and I'll do you, and I'll come back to my work. First down.
I got you.
First day, something new.
Yeah,
First day, something new on the struggle.
I'm telling you, go to Georgia for a week, look what happens.
Give me 20, 30 seconds.
No problem, take your time.
Yeah.
No. That must be straight. And he's gonna be here in about a minute. And I'll do my burnout, and then we'll move over to the incline. Have some fun with it. So like I said, thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. Remember, Saturday, March 4th, 10 a.m., my birthday bench bash, or I don't know if it'll work out. I'll probably play around with something. But I'm gonna go to a gym for their Wi-Fi anyway. Whether I go to Shorewood or whether I go to, it might be Shorewood, because there's a couple cubby holes I can hide into, and then I'll meet a lot of people I know. So it'd probably be worthwhile making that trip. Just got to get up early. It's, the bed is the most comfortable place in the house. But I got home last night. I played a little. All right, here we go. Time for the burnout. 3:15 until I pass out.
All right.
Or something.
20%, are you all right?
20% fine. What the hell,
Yep. I take it.
Take
too.
every advantage I can get.
I take it.
There you go.
Cool. Good tempo. Up. Good. Good. Come on. Up. You're a lot more rigid on that left side that time.
Was I?
That was, yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean? As much, I could tell your shoulder, you set that shoulder back better. Yeah, more stability on the left.
Good.
So I don't think it's I don't know, my setup, I gotta be really mindful of my setup where I start to slip. My teres major, I start to pull, you know what I mean? And those
With a
little,
narrower grip, sometimes when I come out by myself, I'll have to
100%, yep,
sit there and get this right.
that's right,
Well, it takes energy.
100%,
And then you're thinking about it.
that's right. No, you were very much,
Yeah, that one was smoother.
you were very much locked in there.
Thank you.
Yet your drive was good rhythm, had good rhythm, really.
Thanks. I gotta get a bar over there. Oh.
They're like, oh, we're gonna have a competition, and they're like, it's free to get in, but you have to go to the competition.
There we go. Get it turned around.
Yes, you got to get for
All right, brother, I gotta run.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, anytime, you know that. I'll see you in here soon.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Oh,
That was humbling.
that's good. That's good stuff.
I know it. I need it.
Now you know where to start with that.
That's the thing, I need to change, so.
Now I get some new stuff this last week too.
It's, I've been doing really well with myself, and what I've learned is that don't wait for stuff to get bad to do new things, you know what I mean? It's.
Well, it's like, yeah, but I see him utilizing that machine different way for that and that. We're gonna come here.
Yeah.
I think I like that. Good way to get nice and deep.
It's, I don't know,
So I'm gonna incorporate that.
my,
I'm doing the trap bar, but
yeah, I tell you, that trap bar, it would do them, you know, they just made a huge investment, right? And, which has been fantastic. But, that trap bar is fine for you and I, but even that trap bar sometimes, you know, it has no, it brings that arm, it brings that shoulder
right
joint
out
out,
of the footer.
out. And that's great for hip drive, but, you know, you're,
I've walked them tight fits.
Yeah.
And
it's,
it's closer.
did you have the enclosed one, or do you have the open bar, open trap bar?
Oh, too close.
It's enclosed.
It's the less expensive one, but
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just grab here, and it's, you know, sitting out here and here.
Well, you can do so many things with that too, right? Because the one thing that I have to do more.
I do shrugs with it, I do, deads with it.
No, you can do short stride carries with it. You know,
Oh, yeah, you do a farmer for it.
That's the great.
Oh, yeah.
I don't carry enough, and that transfers very well. I gotta,
Yep,
you know, it's a great exercise. It's the
It was-
most staple, right?
that was the best money I spent.
Oh, well, my friend, enjoy the rest of the workout.
Oh, yeah, you know it. Hello, who we got in here? Teresa, how we doing? So I finished with the flat bench. Now I am going to, holy smokes. Wife sent me a chicken teriyaki. And a cheesy beef. So she sent us 2 recipes. Cool. That's pretty cool. Hello, Teresa, welcome. So we finished the flat bench. Now coming over here to incline. Incline works the upper part of the chest, where this works this area of the chest. That's why it kind of is a good exercise to do. So let's warm up with the incline bench. And hopefully, Michael, our troll thinks those are full reps. We'll find out. So I'm going to add different color weights to it. Or no, I'm not. I'm just going to take them off this bar. I had one troll go. Those weights are different colors. I said, yep, a lot of your old school gyms are like that. Because they had to buy them as they went. I got like 4 different type of plates at home. You know, I got this one's from my original set. which I'm pretty sure consisted of a 45, a 35, a 25, and a 10, 5, and a 2.5. And I think with the bar, it was 310-pound set. We'll have to do the math. Well, about almost 315. You know, and then we got a chance. I bought 2 more 45-pound plates, and then on eBay when I bought some smaller plates when I went to pick them up. Like, hey, take them all. So I picked up some more 35s, you know, and before I knew it, I had probably 500-600 pounds of weights. So yeah, they're all different colors. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Got 9 thumbs up. I'd like to get higher. Kind of nice when I at least make it to 20. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. Or if you don't like the thing, hit the thumbs down. But let's be honest. Thanks for stopping in for my live chat. I'm going to top my water off a little bit, and I'll be right back. All righty, I am back. I'm back. Back in the saddle again. I was in a chair. Who we got here? Shayna, how you doing, sweetie? So this is a new shirt. Now the new ones will have a red background. And this says working on that crazy old man strength. And then she also has MacBean Scottish Fitness, the coffee mug. And she has a lot of shirts on there. A lot of them are going to be geared towards Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, which are some games. And then there's going to be a bunch of them geared towards the Navy and nuclear program. So if you do have a brother, sister, cousin, nephew, niece, daughter, granddaughter, grandson that's in the Navy, especially if they're a nuke, and you'd want to check out her channel, Fallout Umbrella. And there's that infomercial. So I seen those recipes you sent, so I definitely will make sure. I probably got everything except maybe the meat, and we'll have to try those. Now we won't put hot stuff in. I like to taste my food. Mama, she can do that, but not me. Jalapeno peppers, hot as I can go. Habaneros and anything above that, just no. I can't do it. Now we move that list a tad, a little better. Oh, too much. Right back to where it was at. Perfect. So finished with all the flat benching. We went up those heavy singles. Did a 405. I missed on 410. Came back at it. I got it. And then burned out at 315 by 9. So now I'm doing incline which works up the upper part of the chest. And because I'm already warmed up pretty much from the flat bench, I don't need to spend as much time warming up here. I usually do about 3 or 4 sets, increasing in weight each time. Then after that, I'll go to the butterfly machine, which is a great way to stretch the delts out. I mean, it just, oh, I can just feel it stretching. So I use it as a stretching exercise, but any exercise is beneficial. If you're doing an exercise and somebody says, well, that ain't doing nothing for you, wrong. If you are contracting muscles, it's doing something for you. How do you know you're contracting muscles? You're moving. Can't move without it. If I go this way, my tricep is contracting. I go this way, it's my bicep. This way, it's my shoulder. That way, it's my pec, and tricep. Any movement, whether it's in front of the back, behind the back, to the side, whatever, all movements have a benefit. You just want to make sure you're safe doing them. But when people say, oh, that don't do anything, okay, you just basically said the most stupid thing you can in the lifting industry. And if you think you're an expert and you're saying that, you need to go back to school. Now, you always want to make sure you use the proper form and you're not using too much weight. Understand, I don't train people the way I train, but I've been doing this for decades. It's part of my DNA. Is it better to sit there and do less weight, more reps? Absolutely. But I compete, so I'm not there yet. When I decide to give up the competing, then I'll probably go for more of the tone and, get the 6-pack and, and just do medium weights and high reps. But I'm not there yet. Now, if you are, that's great. If you're doing yoga, that's great. If you're doing Pilates, that's great. If you're running, stairs, whatever, all the stuff is good stuff. All right. 2 plates on the incline, and let's go. Oh, that feels good. So, like I said, the breathing has been a little bit easier. I'm going to turn this so I can sit down and relax. I'm taking a supplement that's helping me with it. Ark Wildman, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Whew. I may have to plug in. You don't run out of power. So there we go. Plug and get some power going in here. So my daughter asked me yesterday if I was using hashtags on Instagram. I go, no, I haven't been. She goes, well, how the heck did you get so many followers? I don't know. So she got me using hashtags now. We'll see if it makes a difference or not, but it can't hurt. So now I will have those hashtags. I did add another one. I added like workout and exercise. I'll add a few more. So still a learning experience for me, but that's why I have my daughters. They're my tech support. Tech support and marketing. You can always put that down on a resume, sweetheart. Hey, you worked for tech support and marketing for MacBean's Scottish Fitness Industries. I'll back you up on that one. So I'm doing that. I did have to block 2 trolls on Instagram yesterday. They just kept making comments. And I just said, okay, if you make one dumb comment and then don't say anything else, I'm fine. But they kept going at it. So I blocked them. And I got one that's got an argument going on between 5 or 6 of them on one of my videos. I have nothing to do with it. I told them, I said, hey, I'm good. The guys started out saying, wow, no leg drive. Then people were saying he shouldn't have said that. And I said, I took it as a compliment. We're all good. 322 comments later. So I'm letting that one go because it's helping my algorithm and no one's using vulgar language. But I'm not even involved in it. I just pop in there every now and then and go, wow. So that's my new thing. If you come on and say something continually stupid, I ain't got time for trolls. But most of the people are getting inspired by it. I am getting people that are subscribing to my YouTube channel and are contacting me for help. And all I ask is they join one of the memberships. It's like, $3, $6, or $10. It's not much money. And then you can email me anytime you want for fitness and nutrition, one-on-one coaching. That's a deal. All right, the people I train in the gym is $60 an hour. So yeah, it does. It just comes to a point going, why am I even putting up with it? I know they were bothering the body beat down the other day, so I called them and gave them a rah-rah, and then I go to work and I have 2 of them that are like just dumber than dog poop. I said, I ain't putting up with this. Block. And that's the one thing I like about Instagram that YouTube doesn't have. On Instagram, you can block them and all other things they create. And YouTube, you need to have that. Because we had that one guy that just kept creating accounts. And under Instagram, he can't do that. I hit block that person and all other accounts that person may create. So they can't create another account and come back going, oh, you're mean. They're done. But so far, good workout. I got the 410. Like I said, people go, well, you were doing 430 a couple of weeks ago. I was. That was a couple of weeks ago. Now this is what I'm doing. And you have to accept that because it's still a good, impressive weight. And I think what happens to some people is they get kind of discouraged and they're either going to stop working or they're going to do something possibly dangerous. I'm going to work even harder. I'm going to do even more difficult stuff. And then they get hurt and then they're done for a while anyway. So understand there are ups and downs. It's just part of it. Whether you're 16 or whether you're going to be 62, they're there. So remember, March 4th to Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Time, it's me birthday. And I am going to have people join in, and everybody's invited to join in. I will post the link to the StreamYard in chat while we're doing it. So if you are a creator and want to pop in and say hi, you are more than welcome to. I'm going to go to one of the gyms that have a better internet. I could never pull this off at home. So hopefully I can have, 2 or 3 people up at the same time. So hopefully that'll be a fun time. I'm going to be giving away one of my T-shirts. It won't be this one unless you ask for it. But this one's actually for us older generation. But it says working on that crazy old man strength, which my daughter Shayna developed for me. And on the back of the shirt, it has my, if you can see it, my MacBean Scottish Fitness logo on it. And you can order that directly from her SG Shop Fallout umbrella. All right, at 315 on there. It's getting to be good weight. I'll see if I have a spotter out there just to be safe. So I'm going to turn it back towards it. There we go. Okay, no spotter, but it is a weight I can handle. I just won't be doing as many reps as I was planning on doing. And won't be able, unless somebody comes in, won't be going as heavy as I wanted to go. But that's okay. All right, 3 plates. After pretty much an hour session of flat bench, I'll finish up here. Probably just gonna do a couple. I don't have a spotter here. Last time I used a female, I got all sorts of crap from a bunch of you guys and gals. And that's as heavy as I'm going today. Had to have a conversation there for a minute. We'll see if my daughter is still on listening. And for those who might have missed my dad joke earlier, it says, what did Spartacus say when the lion ate his ex-wife? He didn't say anything. He was a gladiator. All week. Get it, gladiator. I got hundreds of them. But wait, there's more. All right. I'm going to move into the main area here.
might go that way. I just put it on a couple of table pants. Yeah.
All righty. So I'm gonna move this into the main area here. And I should be okay without the power. Yeah. For the rest of the day. And I'm gonna move over here to, there we go. And I'm moving over here to the fly machine. And this one works out, it really works as a very good stretch at the end of your exercise. Very beneficial.
While you're here, you can use them.
Okay.
Sometimes bring their own cars.
Let me see. So I picked up 9 more subs. So we have the funny troll who I never respond to. But I stand corrected. My girlfriend, he meant to say does, but says dies 5 plates on each side, 55 years old. Pull up Meryl Samonti. We filmed it last week. Well, I know she's not doing bench. So Glenn Hamilton. I'm 64. I only can do 4 plates on each side. My girlfriend actually did 5 plates plus a 25 yesterday for a personal best. We will be attending Arnold Clinics this week to get motivated. So Glenn Hamilton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snapshot it, and then when I get to work, I'll go to powerlifting.com and I will look up both names. I imagine he may be talking deadlift. But I know some women that can deadlift in the 500s. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so let's do some stretching.
You're with this kind of first, but that is for I did 8. All right.
Flies. These are great stretching exercises. Really stretch out the guys. Heavy benching. Okay, let it work against me. That's where stretching's happening. Swim exercise.
That one's like going over there. What is that?
Oh, yeah. They use it as a stretch. I'm stretching me out here.
Oh, that was
No, 3 sets of this. Increasing the weights.
Yeah.
Really, the main thing is stretch out my delts.
That help?
So I don't get forward posture. So now I'll pick up the weight. And who really knows what these weights are, but I had it set at 80. I'll put it to 120 now. It's more resistance than anything else. Oh, there we go. Oh, 15 thumbs up. We get to 20, it'd be fantastic. Thanks for popping in. Oh, John. So there's going to be fluctuations. You can tell your personal trainer. Any power lifter is going to understand there's fluctuations. And there is a place for cardio, but unlike strongman events where they need to work on that because they're picking up friggin' boulders on that, I do once a week do high reps. Okay, but no one really wants to see those videos, but I did post it where I did 275 by 14. I did finish up with 315 by 9. I've been doing this for 48 years. I know how to get stronger, and I understand there's going to be ups and downs. The fluctuation is because I'm not working the triceps and the shoulders like I should. The one rep is 405 pounds, John. Okay. I did 275 by 14 on Saturday. So by your own admission, what you said fails the logic test. Now, is my stamina what it used to be when I was younger? No. But my strength is far greater. So it's a give and take. But, do what your trainer tells you to do because he's probably tuned in on what your goals are. And you should listen to him. My goals are different than yours. So I train differently. And sometimes I will do something completely different. I'll do somebody else's workout just to change things up. It's all good stuff. Yeah. Tell them I got up to 480 in the gym with no cardio at 245 pounds. I'm just telling them now. Cardio increases your stamina, doesn't increase your strength. Increases your stamina. Now, will stamina help me get more reps? Yes. But it's a fine line. My body weight has more to do with it than anything. Right now, I'm down about 3-4 pounds than what I was before. And the last 2 weeks, I didn't work the triceps and shoulders like I should have. Once I do, 430 comes right back. And that's what I'm going to do this week. So trust me, I self-criticize far more. But seriously, listen to your trainer and do what he tells you to do because, like I said, he's keyed in on your goals. All right? My goals are not your goals, and nor should they be. You're paying the guy. Get your use out of him. All right, one more set. And then, John, like I said before, and I don't know if you pay attention or watch the other channel, but I go for 3-4 mile hikes a couple times a week. I'll probably do one after the workout because the sun's out. I got my experts chiming in, telling me how I'm doing everything. Like I said, pump it up about 40 pounds. Just to increase the stretch. Like I said, just like, and it's it. I mean, this is definitely building effects. You built, what I use it for is that right there. Stretching out. So this is your stretch hand bag working. Yeah, we're hopefully up there. Yeah. Hold it up there, 40. 160 will see how that goes. And I'm back. Boy. Psych. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not Mike Tyson. Yeah, I'm not Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee could not bench 500 pounds. He couldn't do it. He didn't have the body weight. What he could do is punch you 5 or 6 times and kick you twice upside the head before you could move. All right. Tyson, I believe, could bench 500 because he was short and stocky and just strong as a bear. That's one guy you couldn't pay me enough to get hit by him. I don't care how old he is. I might be older than he is. Ain't no way. That man is just a true monster. I mean, I give those people credit even getting in a ring with them. I'd be going, who am I fighting? Who? Oh, no. Oh, no. Be like the Three Stooges. He'd cock his fist back and I'd hit the ground. 1, 2, 3. But that's something I'm never going to have to worry about because, number one, he wouldn't fight me. And number two, I'll probably never meet him. But, yeah, Tyson, 500-pound bench, I believe that. Because he's hitting you with that 500-pound bench. Bruce Lee, no, didn't have enough body weight. His strength was different. His strength was speed. The reason he used longer ropes on his nunchucks, because with regular nunchucks, the camera couldn't pick it up at the time. They weren't fast enough. So he had to use longer ones so it would slow the nunchuck speed down. And it's a shame, that he died with that freak accident. Or did he? Whatever the conspiracy theory is. But it seems like people are very much on the top of their game sometimes, live a short life, and that's a sad thing. But, yeah, I followed a lot of Bruce Lee's movies and that. And my son did his program called Bruce Lee Abs and dropped 40 pounds and got a heck of a six-pack. But he worked it. That's a lot of work. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to look good on the beach. I'm married. I don't need to. I've been married going on 31 years. I'm covered. I'm good. No, I think he came from Japan. But you can Google that. Yeah, he was one who shot during the film in Korea. Brandon Lee was shot. Yeah. Bruce Lee died of they don't know. Brandon was his brother or cousin or whatever. But I think he was from Japan. I think he was actually kind of in trouble with the law. That's why he came to the States. And then he had a very poor diet. And he met Chuck Norris. And Chuck Norris got him on a proper diet and that. And they were actually very good friends. And then the actor that played in our man Flint, actually, and he's a very tall, skinny guy. He took lessons from Bruce Lee directly. I'm trying to think of his name, but he played in Our Man Flint, which is a very old spy movie, which was kind of a spoof off of the James Bond's movies. Oh man, thank you, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is my favorite cartoon. Wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season, duck season, fire. That and Fearless Freep. with Yosemite Sam. Yes, yep, and he was a very technical fighter. All right, he knew how to get his opponents winded. And I think my one history teacher said that he could sit in a chair and you could be punching him with gloves, and you would drop down of exhaustion before you would knock him out. So he was a very, very technical boxer. So obviously one of the best at the time. All right, time to knock out one more set. I increased the weight. What I really use it for, and I think you can tell when I let it pull out here, is just really to stretch the delts and the pecs.
Hello? Yep. Okay, how are you?
So I got, I'll do it at 160. Same things. Yes, use the stretch. Greater the weight. Sometimes better to stretch.
Already signed it.
She said that you guys had to call, and then once you guys called, then you guys would let me know something. Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's fine.
All righty. So I finished that up. So pretty good workout. Oh, I did. I was watching one of his Clashes Clay. I wanted to give my age away. And it was in black and white. We didn't order.
Yeah, that's fine.
We didn't own a color TV until, I don't think there was a color TV until I was about 14.
Okay, thank you.
It was a Zenith console, and it had the ultrasonic remote. And I discovered you could jiggle keys and get it to change channels. So I used to mess with my sister. So, good question, Bugs. Big muscles does not necessarily mean strength. Somebody who has huge arms work to get that way, unless it's just genetic. So what they do is they do a lot of medium sets, very high reps. They're pumping a lot of blood in their muscles. They're eating a lot of clean calories. You know, they're doing it for a reason. So don't mistake a bodybuilder for being a power lifter. Now, big bodybuilders are still strong. Arnold Schwarzenegger could still bench 500 pounds. But, you know, I know people who can bench 600 pounds. I know some that can almost bench, well, Julius Maddox benches over 750 pounds raw. So the thing of it is I'm very tall. I'm 6'4". All right. These are 18-inch arms. They're not small arms. It's a huge wingspan. So I don't know, maybe if I anyway, when I take my shirt off. So with the TRT, I had a nice discussion with one of the members face to face, and he is on the TRT. And like I said, if the doctor says it's a good thing, or you make that choice and you're doing it under doctor supervision, go for it. Support you 100%. So he went and had his levels tested, and he was under 300. So the doctor first put him on a cream. And I remember my buddy got put on a cream, but after 6 months or a year, it wore off. And he said the same thing happened. So now he does Ultimate Designs. How we doing? Long time no see. So Ultimate Design is the one that designed one of my shirts that I wear from time to time, and I'm probably I need to send that over to my daughter, because my daughter now does SD shop followed umbrella where she sells my shirts. And I like that one. I had the dumbbell in the middle, the Scottish Fitness, and I really like that design. So I need to send it to my daughter Shana, who is also on the live stream. But yeah, I remember you sending me that design. I really liked it, and I'm gonna get, now that I can have her sell it off her shop. It's a lot easier for me to do than the other person I was using. So Jacob, today I warmed up, and then on the upper side I did 365, 405, and then I did 410, 2 attempts. I missed it on the first attempt. I hit it on the second attempt. And then, are you okay? And is that your SD shop? Is that Ultimate Design? Send me a link on that. Email it if you want to, and I'll throw it on my things too. A sheet load of digitals. Okay, a sheet load. A sheet load. Hey, don't say it too fast. I like that. That's a good name. I'll take a picture of that because I won't remember it, and I won't be able to go through the replay until tomorrow. So I will use the technology I have. And what was nice is she designed a shirt for me. She gave me like 4 different designs and didn't charge me for it. Just asked if I'd give her a shout out. So absolutely. Oh, and for files and stuff, I don't know if I got that in the picture or not. I'll just take another one to make sure. There we go. Maybe you could do some correlation with my daughter, Shana, and she's on Fallout Umbrella, and she's got some pretty neat stuff too. Maybe you guys can kind of collaborate. So all back there. So then I did 410 twice, Jacob, and then I went to 315 by 9, and then I went over to the incline where I did 135, 2 1/4, 315. I stopped at 315 because I did not have a spotter. And then back to the TRT thing. So the gentleman I was talking to now takes 2 injections a week. He says his insurance covers it. So it's not a lot of money. It's only like $8 an injection. But I asked him, I said, what happens if you stop taking the injections? And he goes, well, then my testosterone will fall below what it was before. So I asked him, I said, once you're in it, you're kind of in it for life. And he goes, yes. So it was really good information because people would ask me about it. And I'd tell them, listen, I don't know because I'm not experienced with it. So I did learn some new things. And hopefully within a week or two, him and I are going to be able to do a live stream and work out together. So that was pretty cool. I met him at the Outpost in Utica. He goes, hey, you MacBean Scottish Fitness? But yeah, I'm your subscriber. I was on your live stream Saturday. I said, oh, wow. I said, that was really cool. So we sat down with his wife and my wife. We had some beers, found out we knew each other. His wife and my wife grew up in the same neighborhood. She knew her older brother. And him and I had worked out with the same people years and years ago. So talk about a small world. So it was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the thumbs up too, everybody. So I was able to get a little bit longer workout in because I got in here earlier. And I think that really helps me out. Just natural now, will it come to a time when I will, do TRT and that? I might. Now, I do take a lot of supplements that help support that. So this is the main thing. I know it's going to be backwards, but it's L-arginine. And I've been taking this for 20 years. And I take it in heavy doses. But I had a bodybuilder tell me, more than one, tell me if you take a larger dose before you go to bed on an empty stomach, it does release your natural testosterone, your natural HRT, naturally. So I take this before my workout. I take it in the middle of the day. I take it at night. It helps with my circulation. It helps with my heart health. It helps with my cholesterol. It helps with my circulation. So I swear by this. I buy a lot of this. Usually one of my sponsors, Apex Nutrition, gets me a couple bottles of this every couple months. I haven't had a chance to stop by and see them, But if you do want to get some really good supplements, go to apexnutritionllc.com, and MacBean 15 will get you a discount. He sells everything, but they know what they're selling. So if you have questions, they can give you real answers. I also take multivitamins. I take zinc, I take potassium, I take calcium, I take magnesium, I take B complex. I take large doses of vitamin C. During the winter, I take vitamin D. But you're still within the safety limits in that. During the summer, I don't take much of it because I'm outside in the sun a lot. I take an iron once a week. 60% of the nation is deficient in iron, but you have to be careful with iron because you can take too much of it. So I only take it once a week, and I take it with vitamin C because it absorbs better in the presence of vitamin C, just like calcium absorbs better in the presence of vitamin D. So if you look at a lot of your calcium pills, they have vitamin D in there also. And then vitamin K also absorbs better with vitamin D. But if you're on a blood thinner, talk to your doctor before you take any vitamin K. That's why you won't find vitamin K in most multivitamins, all right, because they counteract blood thinners. So if you're on a blood thinner and you're going to take vitamin K, you need to talk to your doctor first. You and Stan Effring would be epic. So now I'm going to have to look up Stan Effring. That's why I got my memory here. It's called pictures. I do like it when, I think, Jacob, you were one of the first people that told me, hey, so-and-so mentioned you on a video, or so-and-so put you on their video and that. And I really appreciate that. And that, any creator wants to put one of my clips on their videos and that, go for it. It helps both of us. You get views, I get subs. It's a win-win situation. Yeah, Michael Hearn. So I watch Michael Hearn from time to time. He's got some hellacious workouts. My buddy, the Body Beatdown, follows him. We were talking actually about him yesterday. And there's a few other ones. There's one that's 60 plus, does some pretty good workouts. His more are going to be in the stamina and cardio range, but he's got good information. But the Body Beatdown is a good one to follow. He's 10 years younger than me, and he's dealing with, some physical problems, but he pushes through it anyway and very strong. Hey, Bugs, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't get many of those, and they're not necessary, but yes, I really do appreciate that. It actually will go towards my Pittsburgh fund. I don't know if you've followed me for a while, but I am the Illinois state champion in the Senior Olympics for discus, and I am going to Pittsburgh July 11th for nationals. And I'll be competing in nationals. And my goal there is just to throw further than I did in state. I don't think I'm going to win nationals. I did win state, not by much. I mean, second and third place were only like 4 feet and 6 feet behind me. So it was a very competitive field. And I met a new friend there. And hopefully he's going to come up and compete too. He does shot put and javelin. So I will be doing that July 11th. But thank you very much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. I'll even type that in there. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if you're not doing anything Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Central Time, I'm having my birthday bash. I become level 62. And probably pop in the gym. I might do some lifting, but most of it's just going to be talking and chatting it up and, question and answer time and just, talk good stuff. It's kind of what this channel is about. So I will be doing that on StreamYard. Also give the opportunity for other creators if they want to pop in and say hello. I'll be more than happy to do it. And I will be giving away one of my shirts. Once I get about a half hour, 45 minutes into it, we'll do a drawing. In the Shorewood gym here, I had 4 other people in with me in the cage, as they say it. Everybody thinks I'm in jail because of the bars. It's not. This used to be a car dealership, and that protected the cashier from angry customers. And there was probably about 8 or 9 when I first came in, and now there's only about 5 of us. 20 at a time. Yuck, yuck, yuck. You're a funny guy, Ray. Ray, my daughter goes, he don't live far from me. I go, I know. Jim jail. Yeah, that's what they said. I said, man, that's one laid back jail. So it's not a jail. You can see there's a wide open door. I can get out anytime I want. There's no guards here. Although maybe I make friends with the local police, I can have them standing next to me while I'm lifting, and then put that on Instagram. So I am on Instagram under the same name. And everybody, not only check out my daughter's shop, but check out Ultimate Design Shop too. She did design one of my shirts, which I am going to get with my daughter and have them produced out again. And then I'll be giving you some shout outs. It's good seeing you again. It's been a while. I try to be funny, not funny looking on Instagram. That you called on the way. Oh, cool. Awesome. I have, and I can't figure it out why. I did have that one video with the woman spot me. It's got over 50,000 views, so that's probably why. And my daughter asked me, well, what hashtags are you using? So she called me yesterday and goes, what hashtags are you using? I'm not using any. It's like, Dad, how do you have 6,800 subscribers? You're not using hashtags. He goes, here, I'm going to send you some. So she did. And I went and added them on my, 4 or 5 are getting the most ones. So now I'll be using hashtags. It's got 1 million plays. Which one? Oh, see, I haven't been looking at the plays. I've been looking at the likes, I guess. I have one that has 50,000 likes. So I didn't look in the analytics and see how many views. I know which one it's got to be. Not this one. So how do I go into analytics? Still trying to learn this. Okay, that's why I don't want to change auto. Manage, remix, and view insights. Okay, here we go. This one says I have 11,712. So it's not accurate. Oh, this is a different one. Sorry, got the wrong one. Oops. Try it again. Never mind. There we go. I think it's this one. All right. View insights. Holy moly. I found it. It's my 405 raw bench, 61 years old, real weights. Looks like I got 1,305,950. I had no idea. So it's that one there. Yeah, it's got almost 51,000 views. Let me see, I got a bunch of message requests, which I'll deal with later. Oh, Ethan was talking. Here we go. Holy crap. Ethan, that's a good one. So he says if we can make this a meme. That was my spotter when I missed on 410 the first attempt. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. I had no idea. Yeah, this is going to have to go on Instagram. I'll ask him first, make sure it's okay to do it, before I put him out there and get him in trouble. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I made 20 thumbs up. Awesome. He might have, I mean, I think he even mentioned me one time. Well, you told me he mentioned me, and then I gave him a shout out, and then I think he has like an automated thing that replies back to you, trying to get on his program, because he's a gigantic channel. There's no way he can respond to everything. Us little guys, we can respond to everybody because we're not getting too many at a time. But yeah, I've had a few channels. The Massive Back guy put me out there, and that got a huge amount of views and got me a bunch of scrubs. Lifting Vault did under 2 different channels, put up some nice things there. And I appreciate that, you know. It's kind of nice when creators can do that. I've shared some of the body beatdowns videos, and I shared Runner Boys videos on my channel. Hoping everybody supports them because I think they have worthwhile channels. Got a man who's 10 years younger than me, and we got a young man who'll be going into the service over in England here in, I think, about another 10 months. Mr. Sampson, how we doing? Good to see you reaching out, doing some collaborations with our lifters. Oh, yeah, absolutely. More than happy to do that. So on Saturday, March 4th, 10 a.m., I'm going to have my birthday bash. And then Mr. Sampson is kind of, he's commenting on some of my Instagram ones, and I screenshot one because the guy's claiming to be, he's claiming that he does 4 plates at 64 and that his girlfriend does 5 plates. And he gave me the name, so I'm going to go to openpowerlifting.org during work and look them up. Because I did on Instagram, I met Cole Bennett, and Cole Bennett is number 1 in the show class in the 60 to 64. With you know, he does 600 pounds. He reps 405 for like 10 to 15 reps. He works out at Springfield, Missouri. And the next trip out to Missouri, I'll be within 45 minutes of there. So my plan is to go and work out with him. He's invited me to come out to his gym. I'm looking forward to it. It's great when you can work out, you know, that somebody is at the next level. Yeah, no, 770, he was using a shirt, but I mean, he does 600 raw, Jacob. I'm more impressed with the 600 raw than I am with the 77 with a shirt, although that's unreal too. Who was it? Oh, God. I'm trying to remember his name. It's on my Facebook. I've lifted with him. I have a gentleman that does the 700s with a shirt. He asked me they asked me to spot. I said, I'm not going to. They said, why? I said, it's too much weight. I said, even with, you know, 5 of us, there's just no way we're going to control that weight if he fails. I said, Cole is in the show, so he's above 308 pounds. So if you go to the show, if you type in Cole Bennett, or if you go into 60, 64, and you go into the show class, he's number 1, and that's in raw. He's probably number 1 in equipped too. I didn't check, but I think he said he was number 1 in both. Very strong individual. Jim Ray is another strong individual. Jim Ray, you know, in I think the 308 class benched over 500 pounds at 60 years old, and he worked out with me. Cole, I don't know. I haven't met him face to face, and I haven't asked, but I will meet him this spring. I will, unless something bad goes, I will get the opportunity to work out with him. That's going to be great. Jim Ray came out and worked out with me 2 years ago during COVID because our gym was open and he didn't have to wear a mask. And he's a strong individual. We had a great time. So, you know, people go, man, you know anybody your age that's, you know, strong like you? I say, I know 2 personally. So I know 2 of them in my age group that are stronger than me. Now, Jimmy Ray is not as strong as me when he's at my weight, but when he's at the heavier weights, he is. You know, and I don't want Cole to ever come down to my weight, just in case he is stronger than me, because he'll break my records. So, well, good job. Congratulations, Jacob. You know, before you know it, in about 6 months, you'll be at 2 1/4. And I tell you, 2 1/4 is when your body's really starting to get ready to the next level. You know, when you're in those lower weights, it takes time because you don't have the same amount of pressure on you to make it grow as fast. But once you hit that 225, it's like 250 is not that much further away, you know. And then your next kind of thing is 275. And then once you hit 275, then you start looking at 315. But you take your time. This could take years. It took me 4 years from 315 to 405. I've never been there before. Now, when I'm recovering from COVID or stuff like that, and I'm at 315, and then, you know, 2 months later I'm at 405, that's because I have muscle memory. That's a whole different thing. So it's been a very good chat. I appreciate you popping in. I appreciate everybody hitting a thumbs up. All right. And I will be putting, I will ask Anthony if it's okay to put that video up. I don't want to put that up without his permission. All right. But it is kind of funny. But he may decline, and that will be just something that we kind of do ourselves. You know, and when you're on live streams and you're doing videos, you have to be letting everybody know. So next time I'll see him, I'll kind of show him what went on, and you know, does he mind if we make that a funny video? If he says yes, it's out there. If he says no, we don't put it out there. So Ethan, don't put it out there, okay? Don't get me in trouble. That's right. 225 for reps is not bad. You know, if he's doing reps, then it means he can do more than 225. He's just decide not to, and that's okay too. So I tell people, all exercise is good. However you want to do it, whatever is comfortable for you is what you should do. All right, so I need to run to the store and get some Fairlife milk. I'm down to my last gallon, and that's really about all I got to do is grab that, maybe something for lunch. So thank you, everybody, who popped in. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you have any other questions, you can send them to scottishfitness@gmail.com. And like I said, if you want more personal one-on-one advice than what you get from my videos, you can become a member. You know, there's 3 membership levels. There's 4. Ignore the 4th one. That's too much. And that allows you to email me for one-on-one advice. And also, we can do a video chat once a month and really kind of sit down for an hour and talk about what your goals are. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a wonderful, wonderful week.